I want to talk to you about the 4 traits that will increase the profit of your vending machine business over the long term and even the short term. If these are things that you aren't doing, let's get started. So the biggest thing that I've noticed with vending machine businesses and the success and the amount of money you make with your vending machine business is uptime. What I mean by this is essentially the same as if when Facebook sends an email saying, oh, we're gonna have downtime, we're gonna be doing maintenance, blah, blah, blah. Your vending machine's uptime needs to be almost 100%. Sometimes 99% is good, but with vending machines, 100% of the time you wanna make sure someone can put $1, hit Apple Pay, swipe a credit card, and get whatever product they want at that moment. You never want to have a service call. Once a machine goes down, you're gonna see a dip in your sales over that week, because once people know like, oh, okay, it's not working, it's not accepting bills, coils broke, whatever it is, the word spreads quick in these locations and other people now won't use your vending machine, and now your reputation being the vending business in that business is kind of going downhill. So you wanna make sure your uptime is the highest it can be, and this is something I see a lot of vending business owners. They buy used equipment, they put the junk on location, they expect it to make a lot of money, but then it's on location and it breaks and they have no idea how to fix it, because to diagnose a vending machine is not the easiest thing in the world. But if you do buy better equipment, refurbished equipment, usually it's 3 or 4 things that break. And usually they're very easy fixes and they don't even cost that much money. So you just have to be aware of that. But let's go ahead and pivot into number 2, product selection. You have to have the products that those employees, those customers, whoever is using your vending machines want and need on a daily basis. If you are only putting in things that you think they want and you have no idea what they actually want, you're gonna see a tick down in sales as well, because now you're just stocking it with random miscellaneous products that weren't even requested. You think it's gonna sell when no one even wants it and they want their selections. Making sure you have the right products in the machine at the right time on any given location, and this can vary from every location depending on what you have. Some of my locations like spicy stuff, some of my locations like sweet stuff. It really all depends. As you'll learn in the vending business, when the macroeconomics of your vending machine inside a location wants cookies or sells out of cookies rather fast, you double up a row or you triple up a row. That's just what I do. I've seen vending businesses not do this, but it just makes sense. If you're gonna go to a location once a week and they're gonna sell out of that one product in 1 or 2 days, then it makes sense to put a second row, because that buys you another 2 to 3 days, and now you're good for your second cycle when you go back the next week. So product selection, also very important. Let's go into the third way in which you can grow the profit of your vending machine business, and I mean actual profit, net profit. These are things in which will affect your bottom line drastically. Along with product selection comes product stock. Obviously, this is probably like, oh, why is he saying that? Obviously, you need to stock a vending machine. Some people don't get it, okay? Stocking a vending machine is harder than it looks. Having a vending machine at 100% capacity at any given time is nearly impossible. It just is, and that's okay. But to make sure you have it stocked, maintained, ready to go with the right products at any given moment, any given working hour where people are using your machine, is what is going to make your business succeed in the long run and keep your current locations and customers happy, so that you can build a brand and a reputation in your area, so then you can get referrals and grow. So this is very important, that your machine is always stocked and you don't become known as the guy who's never there, doesn't fill the machine, because I become the guy who then comes in, takes that account and does it a little bit better. People do need to understand that vending machines can't be stocked to 100% all times, but an ugly vending machine is one in which it has no products in it, or very few, because to the human eye, when we look at a vending machine, we want to have as many options as we can to pick from. So when a vending machine only has 5, 6, 7 items left in it, it's not as intriguing for us to want to put money in it, because nothing we want is actually in there. Dog's barking. All right. So it's very important you put the right products, you have your machine's uptime almost at 100%, and you make sure it's stocked as much as you possibly can, and you devote your time and energy to it when you get into this business, because if you get into this business, you are ruining it for everyone else, because you are not stocking the vending machines, and people know that, people see that, and it becomes this thing which actually exists in the vending space, like, oh, you're just another vendor, you're just another vending machine company. And it's the weirdest thing in the world that these billion-dollar vending companies still cannot have full vending machines with 100% uptime and 100% product availability. It just doesn't happen. It's a hard business to do because you're dealing with such a little footprint. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the next thing, which I think is even more important. Number 4, you need to have a high enough margin from the jump so that when you put items in your machine, a snack, a soda, a candy bar, you're not just making 5 cents, 10 cents. You're actually making a high enough profit margin in which you can flourish and grow a vending business off of. So let me explain. If one vending machine makes $100 a week, you would think, oh, am I selling 100 products? No. For me to make $100 a week with most of my vending machines requires me to probably sell maybe 30 to 40 items because my average order volume is almost $2. For me to do 30,000 a month doesn't mean I'm selling 30,000 worth of products. I am in terms of value, but in terms of the amount of quantity of items actually flying out of those vending machines, it's less than half. And this is something that I set up a long time ago because I wanted to make sure I had strong margins, because having cash flow is good, and that's what this vending business is about. Lots of cash flow, but if you have cash flow with no profit or a very low profit margin, you're not gonna have success over the long term. So focusing on these 4 things will exponentially grow your vending business going into the future, whether that's a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever your exit plan may be. Products, product selection, uptime, and high profit margins. These are the 4 things to increase your profit ability in 2024 and beyond. So if you're growing, starting, or managing a vending machine business, make sure these things are implemented to see the highest return on your investment, because we're investing in these machines, we're investing in the product, we're investing in the location sometimes. And I think it's very important to stay on top of your business so that it can grow and flourish and last a lifetime. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We have lots of videos coming. If you made it to the end, make sure you comment, made it to the end, say what's up. I respond to every single comment, always here to answer your questions. And I absolutely look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much. Peace.